Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. And today we're fishing at a rock mark on the North Pembrokeshire Close, pretty close to Strumblehead Lighthouse. I'm Alan and thanks for joining me. It's Wednesday the 18th of June, it's 7:15 in the morning. It's low water, we've got high water at 1 o'clock. The plan is to fish up to high. It's a reasonable sort of tide, about 2.3, 2.4 metre tidal difference for Pembrokeshire, which is reasonably big. Not a big spring tide, but it's not a neap tide. And the plan is just to do some general bait fishing, not a mark I've fished before, and try and do maybe some soft plastic lure fishing as well, see if we can pick up a pollock or something like that, and just generally just try and explore this new mark. Hopefully you can have some fun joining with me and watching the action. I've already had a conger, first cast, about £2, took a bluey and squid bait on a pulley rig, fishing a rotten bottom. Pretty small leads really, 4 or 5 ounce old leads really, because it's at really rough ground I think here. So lost the lead on the first cast, but got the fish in. But yeah, just a baby conger first cast, very black conger eel. So rigs today, basically just a pulley rig. This is what I had the conger on. It's quite a long one actually, this one, it's about 5 foot. I've got a circle hook on a loop, just fishing a braid dongle. That's a bait that's been out for 25 minutes. And then I've got a rotten bottom. I'm trying these little release clips. I'm not quite sure what they're called. You can get them on the Veals mail order channel. So you've got one for the lead, one for the whichever way around they are. I think that's the hook, that's the lead, and then obviously a rotten bottom and just a small 4 ounce weight. You've probably seen this done before. You spin up the line on your rotten bottom, which is obviously weaker than your main line, and then you have you clip your dongle or your whatever hook onto that top bit of the release mechanism there. So yeah, those are the rigs today, and fingers crossed we can get a few more fish. I've walked along the coast path, parked up behind the beach over there, and that's the coastline heading down towards St David's, and then you can't see it, but Strumblehead is up round the corner there. Bit of a climb down, it's not too bad access wise actually, just got to be careful really on the you don't get too close to the cliffs. There's quite a swell rolling in as well, even though there's virtually no wind today, maybe a 5 mile an hour wind, so up quite high. Got my life vest on just in case, but the occasional big set of waves or big swell does come through here. So where is it? I'm trying to think where. I think on my last video I had a couple of pollocks spinning, and that was you can't really see, but basically over by about here. So I walked the other way, and it's about 5 to 6 meters depth according to the Navionics boat app I use. I'm not sure how accurate that is for here. They've got lobster pots around the side here. You can't see, there's lobster pots here and here. Obviously the tide was going out, so they were probably at their maximum extremity on the rope, and as the tide starts turning, and the pot should disappear up there. I did a couple of practice casts with the lead anyway, whacked it out as high as I could, just to make sure that there were no lines in front of me, and on all the retrieves so far it hasn't been a problem. So beautiful, quiet mark. I've got the drone with me, I might send the drone up later, but there's a lot of gulls and crows and things around, so I've just got to be careful that they don't have a go at it. But just enjoying the morning to myself here on the rocks. Got a big slackline bite. I think my lead's broken off actually as well, so just going to see what we've got here. Yeah, fish on. Oh, oh that was. Oh. Something's really running in here. What's that? That's just a dogfish. How bizarre. Well, it was just bizarrely just a dogfish. He must have broken the lead off because the lead is missing, and just run with the bait and just swam completely towards the shore. Anyway, there's a Pembrokeshire dogfish, no different to a Chesil Beach dogfish. Anyway, it's a fish. Let's get him unhooked and get another bait out. Yes, snap off. Absolutely typical, isn't it? Film the cast, have my first snap off for ages after having that crack off on the red rod, the right hand rod, my Dio tournament and pen casting special. I changed reel, so next cast is out. It's only got £12 line on it, so I haven't changed the line on it since I've been to Chesil, so it's only got £12. I've got a bite on that right hand rod there. It's got a mackerel on a pulley. Something's plucking away at it. We'll see what happens. Well, that last bite on the right hand rod didn't come to anything. We baited, cast it out with a whole squid. Something tapping away there. More than likely another dogfish. I've got a bait in really close, actually to my left, behind me. That's only about 25 yards out. Got a spark plug on that one on a rotten bottom with a mackerel on a pulley. Pretty busy, but just dogs and that single conger at the moment, and a beautiful crack off caught on camera. That was one of my best ones for a long time. The wind's picked up now. The wind's moved northerly per the forecast, so it's actually with the swell now. So as the tide rises, I've just got to keep an eye out on the way it's coming from behind this rock bank here. Let's see what happens with this bite. Got a mackerel bait close in. Yeah, fish on. go. Another doggy. Another Pembrokeshire dogfish. Alright, let's get him unhooked, put back in. There's something tapping away on that right hand rod. Let's bring it in. Snagged. That's unusual. First time I've had a snag. And it's the hook as well, by the feel of it, because the rotten bottom isn't going. I'll just give that a minute. Let's see if anything swims out. Doubt it. Well, here's something a little bit different. Small conger, bit of weed. About the same size as, probably a little bit smaller than the one I had first cast. He was taken very close in on a piece of mackerel, so he's about £1.5 pounds, just tapping away. I thought it was just a dogfish, but so I didn't film the strike or anything. But anyway, a couple of congers, couple of dogfish. Oh, that other one where I got snagged, I had to pull for a break. So that rod's out of the water at the moment, so I had the snap off and then I had the snag. So yeah, I'm going to try some spinning now and see if I can get a pollock or something. Anyway, let's get this one unhooked and put him back in. I was trying with a soft plastic for maybe 20 minutes and not having any luck with the soft plastics on for pollock and stuff, so I put a set of my homemade feathers on that I showed you at the last video at Chesil, and I think second cast I caught pollock. Anyway, that's how it goes, I suppose. Only a tiny one, you know, £1/4 pound at best. So still just got one bait rod in the water. I've got 2 reels without leaders on. I haven't got the motivation at the moment to put the leaders on. I got to get back. So what was it? It's 10:20, so it's about half tide at the moment. But that wind's picked up quite a bit, I'm not going to put the drone up because a lot of birds in the air. Just want a gannet go over, and some auks and whatever they're, puffins or guillemots or whatever they are, I don't know. And I've got a chuff, a little black crow with the orange beak and legs. That's behind me, and the cliff behind me there. So there's a few birds around, and don't really want to put the drone up with the wind that we've got here at the moment. Anyway, it's been a good session so far. Well, I've packed up the main rods. I'm just going to have a couple more throws, see if I can pick up any mackerel. So, yeah, been fishing for about 3.5 hours with bait. I had, what did I have, 2 dogfish, 2 congers, and a pollock spinning. So a mark worth coming back to. I didn't prepare myself very well, I didn't make enough traces, and I should have brought another reel maybe. I just bought the 3 reels, but yeah, the crack off was unfortunate. But anyway, it's a lovely morning here on the West Wales coast. Nobody else around. I have told my wife where I am, so I've given her the what 3 words so she knows where I am. And actually there is good phone signal here, so that's good as well. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos. If you like it, please like, and if you want to subscribe, then I'd really appreciate that. And until the next time, thank you for watching Fishing AT at a rock mark on the North Pembrokeshire coast, and we'll see you all again soon. Take care now. Bye. Bye.